Hey everyone, is this working? I think it's working. I've got quick shortcut buttons to make stuff work now. So I think, let's sort out this eye line. I need to move that to there so I can check everything works and talk. Fingers crossed this is all coming through. I'm not sure if it is. Yeah, I think it is. I think this is working. You see the sound levels going up and down. So I need to work out where to put the chat and stuff. So since we've got 3 people watching on YouTube, I'm going to check that's actually working. Just say hi in the chat. If you talk on the chat, it helps a lot. I know it's definitely working. And if it's not working, tell me that too. I'm going to do some practice at Red Bull Ring for the upcoming Radical race I'm going to do there next week. Let's check if I can hear this. I'm going to do some practice. I think that is working. Who's that? So Fraser Racing is talking on Twitch. You're watching on Twitch? Okay, so this is working on Twitch, is it? So I'm mainly streaming to YouTube, but if it's working on Twitch, that's awesome. So let's just try a couple of things. Let's try my new advert. I made a little advert for M4M. Hi Ty. Hi Typhoon Racing. Okay, so this is all good. This is all good. So what else can I check? I want to make the standings come up. Right, so if I get rid of this, you should be able to see iRacing. That's good. If I hit the standings button, do the standings come up? Yes, okay. That's good. Okay, so one more thing before I go do some driving. In fact, is the steering wheel even on? Just make sure the steering wheel's switched on. Yep, it is. Daniel to Shelter, hey, how you doing? So, I will get going in a minute. I'm just going to make sure this is all working. And what's the last thing? I want to make the standings scroll across the top. That's what I really want to do. So what are they called? There's a name for that. It's called scrolling positions. There we go. See if that makes that pop up. It doesn't seem to have done it yet. Let's see if it works now. Okay, they're not. We have no scrolling position. Oh, there they are. Right there at the top. Cool. Right. Okay. Let's go do some laps. I'll turn the music off. Tell me if this is working. Actually, one more thing before I go do some laps. Let me know if you want me to change anything. Let me know if any of the cameras suck or anything like that. We can always go back to this room cam at any point. I'm also trying out these 3 screens, so I haven't streamed yet with the screens running, so I don't know how that's going to affect the frame rate. I'm running 165 frames per second. So the next thing is, this is cool. I've got a little thing that says stream live. That's awesome. Okay. So the final thing, let's just play you the new M4M advert that I made yesterday, and we'll check that works. So this is the last thing, then I'll do some driving. Okay, that worked. That worked, didn't it? Did you all hear that? Did you hear? You heard the sound and everything from that. Right, let's go to. Let's just drive. So if I hit this button, it should turn. I'm back in the car. Let's go do some radical driving. Looks all good. Sound and video, and that's on Twitch. Cool. Okay. Right. Let's go do some driving. I'm gonna maybe have to reposition the microphone. And so the audio level's okay of like the mic. Oh, I'll do a practice start. I've got a double clutch here, so you're going to see... Actually, let's move the OBS scene out of the way, so I don't really need to see that. You're going to see my feet. I've got a hand clutch and a foot clutch. So we go full foot, full hand, first gear. Oh, Martin, you saw the advert? Cool. Alright, this is my first laps with the whole new setup. Hey, Martin. So this is the Red Bull Ring. This is where the race is on Wednesday. We're in the Radical SR8. No car noise. Cool, thank you. That's why we're doing this. Why is there no car noise? There should be car noise. Okay. That's weird. Why would there be no car noise? Okay, this isn't going to be like it was before, where we had loads of audio problems. Once we fix this, it will be fully fixed. Because I've only got one audio input. So maybe, I'll tell you what it is. I'll be able to fix this straight away. I bet it's not going... Yes, here we go. Right. I'll tell you why this isn't, why the audio isn't working. It's because I've installed 2 new screens. Hang on, I think I can hit this so you can see my display. Can you see my... Yeah, so you see here, this is my OBS video system. This is how I'm streaming. And I'm in the headphone properties. And you see here, there are these extra 2, which are the 2 screens, the 2 new screens. So it thinks the screens are like an audio output. I'll disable that once we've finished the stream. But for the moment, I just have to change it to speakers. And you should now be able to hear the car noise. So just let me know. Hang on, let's get neutral. Can you hear the car? This is why we do this. This is why we test this before we run it live. So let's just bring the chat back up so I can see that. So guys, let me know if you can hear the car now. We'll do another practice start. And let me know if the volume's alright or anything like that. I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever. The sim feels so good. These screens are cool. So with this car, the tyres really do take a few laps to warm up. Okay, so would it be nicer if the voice was louder, or if the car was louder, or is it okay like this? Hi, Justin Bieber. Five to 10% more voice. Okay, we can do that. We'll do that after this session. Oh, a little bit wide. I don't think it's the real Justin Bieber. So how's the picture quality? How's it coming across on the stream? Hopefully better than it was with VR. I've also upgraded the pedal camera, so the pedal camera is now just a much higher quality one. Good. Thanks, Daniel. Daniel says the video is crystal clear. I just now got to get used to driving with screens instead of VR. Oh, and I'm going to keep going off there. Seat position's awesome. Good. Yeah, Martin, I'm so glad I took the plunge and did the screens, because this is nicer. So VR is obviously more immersive, but this is just so much less hassle. It's nice to not have a thing on my head, and I can read the chat and everything. And I can press the buttons. Oh, that was a bit wide. Let's keep it on the track this time. More like it. Guys, thanks for helping me with this. We'll stop in a minute and have a little chat. I won't just do loads of driving. Just want to get a couple of decent lap times in. Too much curb. That was a bit of a rear lock-up. So what we're going to do, brake bias a couple of clicks forward. Where's the bias? There we go. One more lap whilst the tyres are hot, and then we'll stop driving for a minute. So my best lap is this is with a single screen, was a 125.2. So we're a couple of tenths off that. So let's find those tenths. Alright, it's going to be a slight improvement, but it's not enough. Where is that time? Where is that time? So trying to deliberately miss the apex. Hi Ignacio. Ignacio Doce Sainz. Oh, where are those 2 tenths? There's 2 tenths somewhere. I think it's these high-speed corners, because look, there we go, there's a tenth straight away. Ah, then lost it on the entry to the next one. Oh no, no. That was actually better. That's better. So you've got to work out how much of that runoff you're allowed to use. That was all legal, that was fine. So there we go, so I pretty much matched my best ever time there. Hey, that's more like it. So you can use more apex curve at turn 1. Look at that time gain. Oh, that's annoying. So the bias can go another click forward because I locked the rear on entry. Both, Ignacio, both. Do I have a baby tiny... No, that's one of my helmets on the chair behind me. I was doing neck training earlier. I'll show you in a minute. After this lap, I'll show you. So, because we've got the kart race coming up soon, and I've got a test next week, I need to build my neck muscles up. Otherwise, I won't be able to make the most of it. So that's why I've been doing neck training every other day. And today was one of those days. Oof, bit of gravel there. I'll show you the helmet. I've got weights on it. Just lost 2.5 tenths on this lap. But the good news is, there's loads and loads of time to find. Let's do one more lap. This is really good fun. This is so nice. So that lap didn't count, so that was too wide. That was too wide. Right, let's see if we can do one more, unless I screw up the first corner. The car gets so much better as the fuel burns off, and as the tyres warm up. Understeer through there. That's a shame. I'm just pushing too hard, but... Well, okay, in that case, let's just attempt a pit entrance, just in case I need to come into the pits in the race. Just do a little practice. So it's just after this corner, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's hard to get in the pits. These cars are awesome. This is the A1 ring, or yeah, the Red Bull ring. Yeah. Hi, Carl Hansen. Right, so I'm going to go move that helmet so it doesn't look like there's a Christmas hat behind me. And just for a moment, I'll just put... Put these on. Right, let me just move that helmet in 2 seconds. So yeah, so what that is this helmet. This is one of my oldest helmets, and it's got loads of weights attached to the side. You see here, so they're wheel weights from wheels, car wheels on both sides. So it adds like maybe 1.5 kilos or something to give me like a real heavy head. Then what I do is I lay on the side of. Let me turn this on, and I'll just pause this so the sound isn't annoying, and we'll turn the music on. There we go. And so what I do is I lay on the side. You can't see the bed. Okay, I need another camera. So behind me here, there is a. Oh, you can see it in the face cam here. So behind me is a chair, and I lay on the edge of the chair, and I basically lift my neck up 50 times on each side, turn over 50 times on that side, and I do that once every 2 days. I do 3 sets of 50 on each side, and that builds your neck up. So that's what I've been doing. So anyway, back in the rig. Move that forward. That is my worst helmet though, so I don't really want it on the stream. The good helmets are behind me. Okay, Carl, been watching a few of my old 308 videos. Need to do a trip in your R32. Yeah, we need to get out to the Nürburgring. So my sponsors Martin and Emma of M4M have not been, and I need them to go. So let's just zoom in on this. How do we zoom in? Let's get a better... Oh, that looks cool. Look how cool the car looks. So we've got this livery. Here we go. So this is the livery. Now, it's changed slightly, Martin and Emma, since you last saw it. And the reason is there are some red sections that have to go on the car for the series. So if you've got an iRating over 2000 or something, you're in the Pro class. Let me switch that off. And that means that you have to run this big thing that says Pro on the side. And because that really clashed with all the green stuff that we had on, I removed a lot of the green and made it red. So we still have the green M4M, because then that stands out. And it kind of goes with my helmet, which is the same as my real helmet. There we go. But yeah, we have to have all that red. So that's why. So that's why it doesn't say M4M on that side section where it says Pro. I had to change that. And that's why it also has Apex Racing on the rear wing. It's one of the mandatory sponsor logos. So that's why that's on there. Okay, I'm not quite sure how I mute iRacing. So if anyone knows how you can mute iRacing, that'd be awesome. Let's look at some of these laps and see if I can find some time. Hang on, so here we go. Sound. Maybe in replay you can change the sound? Nope. Nope, you can only do graphics. Sound level. No, Apex Racing is nothing to do with Missed Apex, actually. There we go. If I turn Master down. There we go. Now that can play and we can chat and it won't be annoying. Apex Racing is nothing to do with Missed Apex. It's just it's like a racing league. It's like an iRacing league. Okay. So I don't know how good this particular lap was. So it's all about... This is all about seeing how much of this runoff you can use without actually... Can you see the cursor? No, you can't see the cursor. I'll have to do this on the screen. So how much of this runoff you can use without being penalised. Because for qualifying, obviously, I need to not get an off track, otherwise that won't count. So this is all fine by the looks of it. You can run all the way out here. And you see, you want to get really close to this yellow apex curve. And that's all fine as well. I think it's only if you go slightly further than this that you actually get penalised. So. And this corner is crucial. If you can run out wide here, if you can run out wide and just use this yellow curb without actually running past it and bottoming out. See there, I was slightly too far, but not for too long. So that was okay. Then you gain loads and loads of time. And here, right, so in this corner, you kind of deliberately initially miss the apex. See if you can see it here. So you get you want a real late turn in. You don't want to turn in early, hit that apex early, otherwise you're just not quick down the next straight. This is a similar one, again. You don't want to tip in too early. Oh, look at that. So I locked the rears there. That's interesting. I wonder whether you can see it. No, see, Barry, I'll tell you all about why I ditched VR. So I was just seeing if I can see the rear lockup. I wasn't sure whether it was obvious from a different view. I'll go slow-mo. Can you see the rear lockup? It was kind of an under rotation rather than a full lock. So the rears were rotating slower than the front. So it's not a lock, but you still generate oversteer. Yeah, let me... Right, so let me tell you about why I ditched VR. We go back to this view. So I got rid of VR because I wanted to do better live streams. So that's why I'm practicing tonight. That's why you guys are here. So thanks for helping me out. There's a few reasons. Yes, so the VR is really, really resource hungry. So even though I've got an awesome computer, an M4M got me a 3080 graphics card, and I've got a mega processor, even with all that, VR still struggles for frame rate if you want any decent graphics at all. And even when you've got the graphics running well and a good frame rate, it still doesn't translate onto the stream very well. You still have like a reduced resolution that's quite blocky on the live stream, whereas hopefully what you're seeing now is nice and crisp and clear. It also means I can run 165 frames per second on all 3 screens. It means I don't have to have a hot thing on my face. I'll be able to do... It's much easier just to jump in, switch it on and drive, rather than having to fiddle with the VR. The VR was also a pain in the backside for getting the audio to work properly on the live stream. It was just a real nightmare. So, although it's very immersive and it definitely feels more real, feels more like driving a car. You feel like you're in the car. This is a really good compromise if you want to be doing live streams and stuff. And I think it looks really cool too. Hopefully you agree. Like, it looks cool. Let's see if I can change the view. I go in the cockpit. Kind of like this. It's like, you know, you can see from that view, it does feel like you're still in the cockpit, especially when this is around you. But yeah, it's C Barry 55 Racing. It's just much more straightforward running a live stream like this. So that's why. Oh, it looks cool. I'm just looking at the I'm looking at the OBS screen to see how this is streaming. Yeah, I like it. I like how it looks. That's cool. Okay, right. So what should we do next? It's got dark, so I should probably go put my rabbits in. So I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'm gonna put the rabbits away. What I'll do is I'll leave a replay going. So let's go back a few laps. And I'll just leave a replay from like maybe this view going. And then I'll be back. So if I put this thing up here and like that. So I've got this cool making a cup of tea button. Let me run an M4M ad. And then I'll see you in like 2 or 3 minutes. Phil, you don't... Oh, God. Loads more people have joined us now. And, hi, Trini Pete. Yes, I'm using Twitch. I'm going to run concurrently. I'm going to stream on both. Let's build the Twitch. Let's build YouTube. So just let me go put my rabbits away so a fox doesn't eat them. And watch this M4M ad. And I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes. Okay? Right, dudes. I need to make a cup of tea, because I've finished making a cup of tea. But I didn't actually make a tea, I just put the rabbits and the ducks away. And there's still 7 people here, cool. I wonder whether my, I made some buttons for like changing the view. No, they don't work. Okay, that's fine. That's a bit wide. Right, let's do some more practice here. If anyone's got any tips for me, please offer them. Martin sent me a photo. Cool. Obviously, Martin, I wear an M4M top when we're doing an actual race. This is just a sports top because it's practice. Right. Let's turn the music off. We're going to drive. Everything's working. Yeah. Cool. Oh, hang on. I've got this. I forgot I had this screen. Hey, everyone. This is quite cool. So when we finish this next little run, we can use this screen. I can do a bit of chat. And I don't have to always think of something to put on the screen. If I get rid of that and go back to main. Hey, this is working well. Okay. I've just realised the volume is off. I just turned the volume off. Let's turn that back up. Need to find a better way to do that. Hang on. I wonder whether there's a control. In controls, is there a volume button? Replay controls. Oh, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. Maybe we can do next view on the replay. Okay, that's quite cool. And then previous camera. Oh, this is good. Okay, I'll play with that later, but I can't see any sound options here. Let's check if it's in here. There's no buttons. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's spotter. That's spotter. Sound doubles. Louder, quieter. Okay. So let's use the MGUK. Master volume louder, master volume quieter. There we go. I can do all this on the steering wheel now. I can change the view on the steering wheel. Wow, this is cool. Right. Okay. So let's leave the pits. If you think the sound's too loud, I can now just turn it down like that. Look, there we go. Oh, this is great. Alright, let's do another practice start. Clutch. Clutch. Full throttle. So let's do a 10-lap run. I'm going to bring the chat down. Bring the chat down lower so I can read it more easily. Cold tyres, look at that, it's so slippery on cold tyres. So once they're warm, I don't have to downshift for that corner. Oh, way wide. It's just so much more slippery on cold tyres. So I've just seen a question there from Barry. Did I sell the index to Spanners or Jeansy? No, I didn't. I sold on eBay. And with the money from that, I bought these 3 screens. See that rear lock up? Let's go really far forward on the bias. So I've gone one click too far forward on the bias. We just had a little inside front lock. So Daniel DeShelter, where are you at work? And also, am I saying your name right? So Peter, the Radicals are here in the Apex Racing League. I don't know what the official series are doing. And Daniel, I'll read your last message in just a moment. DeShetler. Oh, Daniel DeShetler. Sorry, Daniel. I thought I could read. Obviously not. Of course, yeah, okay. Daniel DeShetler. You repair ATMs, okay. Do they break a lot? Daniel, everyone calls me Phil. I got called Phil yesterday, so I feel your pain. Oh, just slightly too eager on the gas there. That's annoying. It was a good lap until then. Hang on, we have 2 ATM people. Is that just coincidence that we've got 2 people who work with cash machines in the chat? Yeah, Carl, the rabbits, my actual rabbits are my ducks. Got to point out, I'm on for my fastest ever lap right now. This isn't the new track, no, this is the Red Bull Ring. You might be thinking of the Hungaroring, which is new to iRacing. I haven't bought that yet. What did everyone think of the Formula 1 not qualifying? / qualifying. Here we go, my best ever lap. Then I got cocky, pushed too hard. Yeah, Darren, it's the Red Bull run. That was another rear lockup, but only just. Yeah, I think Bottas's new engine did make the difference. I think that's the reason why he beat Lewis there. But yeah, I agree. Good lap. So apparently the Mercedes engine, it's a big difference when you have a new one versus an old one. Let's hope Norris can get in there as well. Martin and Emma, if you're still watching, who will you support once Lewis retires? Is it Norris? Because you said you're not really Russell fan, or Martin isn't at least. And Darren, no idea what the Red Bull race pace is like. Yep, Ricardo does look fast. Made me miss a gear and lose 300. Oh, too quick on the entry. Look at that, you get out on the marbles. At least there's room. So Darren, you are a Lewis fan. Okay, Martin, it's Lando, is it? Okay, fine. That's good. I also really like Lando. He's also very good at iRacing. Fun fact, George Russell has the same wheelbase as me. So I'm using a Simucube 2 Pro. I'm pretty sure that's the one he's got. He might have an Ultimate, but it's basically the same. Still getting rear lockup up the hill there. Go a click forward on the bias again. Might need to adjust the brake bias for different parts of the track maybe, because that we were ahead and then we lost 0.2. This is so nice to drive. I don't know whether it's coming across on the stream, but this is like so nice to drive. Daniel, when you say you might Rosberg this, do you mean like luck into a title? Yeah, Darren, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, thanks, Carl. Right, so I'm going to stop off this lap because I've got some things to say about the conversation we're having now. That is my best ever lap, but unfortunately the first corner wasn't legal. So let's just leave this for a sec, and let me come and chat to you in the chat area. I'll turn the sound off of that. There we go. And let's go to the chat screen. Right, so here's my thoughts on the on this whole Russell going to Mercedes thing and how he's going to fare against Lewis. So people have been saying a lot about you know, it's happened in the past where like Prost came and he was teammates with Lauda, and then he shakes everything up, and then it kind of forces the older guy to retire. And that's happened a few times with a few different people, where you have like the young guy come in, the young promising driver, and they kind of push the older successful driver out through a combination of that older driver having lost some of their skill because they're older, having less desire because they've already achieved the things they want to achieve and they can't be bothered to work as hard anymore. All these different things. Now, that's true. However, the only thing I'd say in this instance, no matter how good George Russell is that this is Lewis Hamilton, who is statistically, but I also think really, the best driver ever. So it's not as easy as that, because anytime Lewis has a challenger, he just seems to be able to raise his game that one step higher. So I just think this is a special case. I think even an older, aging Lewis Hamilton, he's older than me even. Look, I've got grey hair here. Well, here. I'm grey. He's older than me by like 6 months. And I think even an aging Lewis Hamilton can still, if he wants to, if he sees the Russell challenge as like a thing he really wants to rise to, he will. So that's what I think. I think it's a special case. You can't really use the example of like Prost coming and beating Lauda and those other examples, you know, PK being forced out of the Benetton and everything, because it's Lewis Hamilton. It's just different because of that. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I don't know whether he's actually going to be managing that Extreme E team. I don't know whether he's going to... There's a fly on my camera. Why are there flies? Hot day. Right. Okay, so where do I go next? What button? This one. Back to hit. Hit space bar. Oh no. Oh no. I just pressed the wrong thing. When I was out on track, were the scrolling positions working? I'm not convinced they are. So hang on, if I hit standings, obviously it's only me on the track, so that's working. Why are scrolling positions not working? I might just ditch them entirely. We might get rid of that scrolling positions. We might just use these. Hang on, because the scrolling ones, they're not as good as I thought. Hang on, let's fix it. So scrolling positions, we'll turn that off. We'll go to standings. Let's just move this up a bit, up to like here. And I wonder if on the standings page... So I'm just fiddling with the overlays so you can see the positions and stuff. So if we forget that, if we go to standings, widgets, remaining time, driver name. Why is it such a long... Why have we got such a big... Doesn't need to be as wide as that, does it? We could do full name. It still doesn't need to be that wide. Okay. General. Here we go. Driver name width. So I'm just this is good to try this live whilst you guys are here. So what other info would there normally be there? Why is it... Don't need tyre compounds, don't need top speed, car brand. I guess it doesn't matter because everyone's in a radical. Gap distance. Nope. So I think all I need to do is make it narrower. Is that... Maybe it's too small. Maybe you can't read the names. Guys, Fabricio in Brazil, in Rio. Can you read the text? So when you're watching this and people's messages are coming up on the screen, are they big enough? Like, can you read the text of it? Or do I need to change that? So when people type stuff in and it pops up, is it big enough to read on the stream? Or does that need to be bigger? And are the standings on the left here? I think I'm going to make... the names bigger. So if we go scale... Can make that a little bit bigger. And make the driver name width slightly smaller. Is that like a team or something? No. Driver number. Does that help? We can have that, maybe. I don't think we really even need the driver number though, do we? Who cares what number the car is? I think we'll just make it a bit narrower. Go fly. Okay, that looks fine to me. And it's not taking up too much of your screen. On the iPhone, it's a little small. Okay, right. So let's make that bigger then. So let's make the chat bigger. So I'll just lock the standings. Thanks for helping me sculpt this, guys. I want this to be like the most watchable, nice, easy live stream. So let's find it. Where is it? Where's chat? What have I called the chat? Here we go. Restream chat. Okay, so let's unlock it. Oh, I think I tried to scale it the same size as the mirror in the car. So I'll show you what I mean. So at the moment the chat is the same size as the car mirror. But we can make it bigger. There's no drama there. So guys, type some stuff in so it pops up. No, don't load it on the TV because it needs to look good for everyone, you know. Yeah, I know some streams have too much info on the screen. That's why I'm trying not to have it. I mean, do you want like track temperature? Maybe we can bring that up. Track temperature is sometimes quite useful. Where is that? Did I delete it? Hang on, I can add it. It's called advanced. I don't see it over the mirror. No, I don't see this chat over the mirror. It's only you guys that can see the chat. So when I'm driving, I see it on a separate window. So we can get the track temperature by going advanced. Here we go. Hey, I'm on holiday. I'm on holiday now for a week, over a week. How cool is that? Right, so if I come back into OBS, if I make a new, what do you call it? I call it a new browser. Call it advanced panel. And then change the source to this. I think that works. Here we go. So now you can suddenly see all this. It doesn't want to be up there. Let's change the color to red so I know that it's an overlay. Bring this down here. So now down the bottom you can see the track temperature and stuff. I've just noticed it needs to be wider, doesn't it? So let's put that as 1200 because it's missing some information. There we go. Do we care what the strength of field is? Probably not. It's all cracking on your TV. That's good. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for helping out, everyone. Right. So, what other things do we want on here? So we don't really need strength of field. Let's just have track temperature and air temperature. Unless there's something else interesting. Last lap time? That's quite cool. Last lap time. Let's put that on there. And let's get rid of air temperature, because no one cares about air temperature. Is there anything else interesting on here? Wind speed, water temp. Track name? How does that look? It's too long, isn't it? So if I put track temp there and then track name at the end. Where is it? Track name. Does that work? How does that appear on OBS? Okay, so I mean that can work if I just make this much wider. So let's make that. It's obviously all squashed up at the moment, so let's just work that out. Yeah, I can see it's all overlapping. I'm just trying to work out. So I think I think that might be a bit of a. Is it still overlapping? Okay, so what about if we get rid of last lap time? Because we don't really need that. Middle widgets, last lap time. So I change that to track temperature. How's that look? Okay, that's kind of working. Red Bull ring doesn't seem to fit. It doesn't matter how wide I make it, it doesn't fit the stuff in. It's weird. I can't make it fit the track name in. I think that's just an issue with the overlay. Could I put track name next to live at the top? Yeah, let's try that. I wonder if I can do that separately. So let's... Okay, good call, everyone. So I've got to work out how these widgets work. So let's get rid of track name off of here. We'll just have track temperature. That's all we need. So that's now just track temperature. Sorry for making you sit here whilst I fiddle with this stuff, but this is to make this all work. All right. So track temperature is in the middle. If you think of that, if you think I can go somewhere else better, then let me know. Let's lock that in position. So we wanted track name. Let's see if I can find another widget that has track name. We've got flags. Track map. Oh, you have a track map. That's quite cool. But it looks a bit gamey with a track map. What's radar? I don't think I can put track name anywhere. Let's just leave it like that. Let's not mess with it too much. The track name thing doesn't seem to work. So hopefully this works though. And let me know if there's too much information there. Just turn the music off. Turn the sound back up. Yeah, that's so cool. Maybe temperature could go somewhere else? Is it better if temperature goes over my face? Let me know. Let me know if you think of something. I'll move OBS out of the way. Yeah, you're right. Last lap time's already in the top left. Oh, hang on. That should be showing best lap. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Lap times. Fastest laps and last laps. And do we want the gap to the car in front? Okay, so that's now going to scroll through fastest, last, and what's the other thing I've got in there? Oh, you don't need my iRating. Let's get rid of iRating. Driver info. iRate, here we go. There we go. Cool. Simplified it all right down. Because I also don't like too much info on the screen. I've got to go pick Becca up at some point. I've had a missed call. Hopefully that wasn't from Becca. No, it's from my mum. That's fine. Right, let's go do some more laps, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. So, join me for the proper race live stream on Wednesday as well. Purple renders awful against the background. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. That's just... It's because I've got the fastest lap. It comes up purple because I'm the only person in here. I can't change the colour of that, so apologies for that. But they'll be white when we're in a normal session. It's only the fastest person's lap that'll come up like that. Oh, that's what happens when you're not looking at the track and you're looking at the live stream. It's okay. How is there now a dragon? What is that? Massive daddy long legs in here. Oh, it's because this is the room with all the lights on. Right, hang on. Let me just get rid of this daddy long leg and I'll close the door. Bear with me. Okay, I can't find it. It's here somewhere. Probably under the pedals. Right, here we go. Right, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to do like a race practice. So I'm going to start on the grid and do like a race run. So it's a 25-minute race. So how many laps is that? What lap times do we do here? Okay, so let's say like 20 laps. Let's move the chat over to here. Put the chat at the top. There we go. Right, so let's say we start like here on the grid. So I'm going to go to lap 40, okay? So apologies if I'm not talking too much. I just want to do like a full race run and see how the tyres develop. But feel free to chat to me if you're still here. Daddy Longlegs is back. It's gonna fly in my face. So let me tell you a story about a spider and a computer. So this very computer actually, but in a much less upgraded form. Back when it was like the Pod Mark II or something. Now it's about the Pod Mark V. It used to live in my garage. That's where my sim was. And one day the computer just stopped working. So look how much I distract myself when I talk. One day the computer just stopped working. Oh, Daddy, look, it's on me! Go away! It's on the chair! Oh no, I'm gonna squash it. Dude, where have you gone? Don't got my shirt. Ah! Where's it gone? Let me get a cup. There it is! Right, dude, let me rescue you. I don't have any cup or anything. M for M hat. Let's rescue it. Where's he gone? There he is. Get in this hat. Dude, get in this hat. No, don't go under the cushions. Oh, okay, he's trying to hide under all the cushions. Don't make me dismantle the sim, dude. Come on. Get in this hat. Right, okay, right. He's nearly in. I don't want to break your legs. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. That's it. Right, he's in the hat. He's in the hat. I'm going to release him into the greater house. Rescued. Got a hat as a bonus. Right. That's fine. This hat looks good on here, doesn't it? Right, anyway. Well, I guess I'm going to start that race stint again. Let's go back round to the grid. In fact, no, we can just start from here. We'll just start from here. So, lap 44 is when the race run finishes. No, I don't have cicadas. So, Fraser, I hope that's... I'm going to stop now and click on that link. Oh, this is awesome. Why is there no sound? Why can't I hear the sound on that clip? Did you save the sound? Yeah, I've unmuted it. I've unmuted it and put the volume on max. Look, I can show you. This is awesome. So if I hit display... Okay. For some reason the sound's not working for me, that's fine. Oh, I tell you why it's not working. There we go, because again it thought my screens... I've still got no sound. That's really funny, dude. Right, whilst I'm here, let me fix it. My PC seems to think my monitors are seems to think my monitors are speakers. So let's make it so they can't be. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, how do I make it so that I can't... How do you disable audio devices? Manage sound devices? Here we go. Disable. Right, so it won't try and make the screens into audio device anymore. Right, okay. Now I can watch your clip back again. And one day the computer just stopped working. Oh, so look how much I distract myself when I talk. One day the computer just stopped working. Oh, Daddy, look, it's not me! Go away! It's on the chair! Oh no, I'm gonna squash it. Okay, well at least Twitch works. At least we know Twitch works. Where have you gone? I got my shirt. Ah. And this is why having a good live stream is cool. Anyway. God, that was funny. Right. Just gonna send that clip. Just gonna send that to the Missed Apex group on WhatsApp. My PC lets me. Why is WhatsApp not working? Oh, here we go. Right, anyway, cool. Thanks for that. Right, let's do some driving again. At least the tyres are really, really cold now. I need to reset. Here we go. Whoa, cold tyres. Okay, well that's a good lesson. So that's the first time I've lost the rear on power through there. I think that's because I'm just pushing really hard on cold tyres, but you don't want to do that in the race. And again, cold tyres at turn 1. Don't want to do that in the race. So yeah, guys, please come and join me for the race. It's going to be really cool. Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. UK time. It makes it so much more enjoyable when you guys are watching on the stream and chatting. So thank you. I really need to get better at turn 1. Thanks, Daniel the Shetler. So the other thing I really like about these triple screens is they look really cool. That's alright, Fraser. I appreciate you being my only Twitch follower. Don't trigger me with Phil Bradpot. It's all the time. All the time. Oh, awesome. So, Fraser, you watched my Nürburgring tutorial. Maybe Brad's the evil one and Phil's the good one. Oh, thanks, Fraser. I really appreciate you sharing the link. Right, so I've heard about this Ted Lasso a few times now. What the hell is it? Can someone please explain? No, it didn't work. Didn't work. What is it, and where can I watch it? I've been watching Parks and Recreation, and Ted Lasso, or Lasso, or whatever you call him, sounds like what's the guy with the moustache, like the boss in that? Ron Swanson. Oh, I don't have Apple TV, I'm afraid. I've got Netflix and Amazon and Sky. I can't really afford any more subscriptions. Oh, that sounds really interesting. Is it a comedy? Or is it a documentary? Ron Swanson. Okay, cool. Yeah, the tight line through there just does not work. It's just slow. Hi, James Cotton. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us, and how did you find it? How did you find the stream? Interested. Nick Mohammed. I don't know the name. I might recognise a face. Okay, thanks, Fraser. Cheers, Fraser. See you next time. Oh my god, is this going to be my best ever lap? It is! Yeah! I think. This car is awesome. Look at the gain on the exits. We didn't do the tight line on this lap. Oh, we got off track. Oh, we found some time there. Ah, don't hit the limiter. I need to open up some of these entries more. Because I'm about to get my first lap again. You can really open the entries, go on the entry curve. Right, guys, I think I'm going to go watch a Parks and Recreation and feed the animals. So I put them away, but I didn't actually feed them yet. So I think we've done the stream. I think we've proven that the stream works, and I appreciate you guys helping me out with that. Oh, this has been cool. This has been fun. Alright, let's exit here. Oh, this has been cool. This is so much easier with screens. This has been awesome. Let's put a hat on. Oof. I've enjoyed this a lot. Let's see when Becca needs me to collect her. Guys, any suggestions? Please chuck them in the chat, because I want to make this better. I want to make it watchable. Hang on. Let's go back to the main screen. There we go. Oh, the music stopped. Why did the music stop? Oh, there we go. I must have hit the music button. So I'm trying to even make the colours work together. You know, like the colours of stuff I wear and you know, everything. I want it to all look good. So. Pedro, come back on. You know, I might do some more of these over the weekend, but definitely. Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, we'll do the main live stream with the race, everything. There's actually 2 races, 25-minute races. There's a reverse grid element in one of them. It's going to be cool. It's going to be my first race in the series with the, what do you call it? The Radical Apex Motorsport, whatever. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks very much. I hope your work day's not too bad, whatever's left of it. I'm going to just message my fiance. Right, let's end on a little advert, and I'll see you guys next time. But thanks so much for watching the stream. It's been a blast. See you next time. Thanks. This was the first time ever. This is the first stream with the 3 screens. So, thank you. Cheers, guys. See you next time. Subscribe and all that stuff. Ads.